Okay, so we are at Inwood Rustic hiking trails, part of Stony Creek. Not many people know about it. That gunfire you hear is a sportsman club off to the left. I guess target practice or whatever these guys do. Shoot the same thing over and over again. But we're going out to do a little fishing.
You've been catching hogs every day here.
I got 7 or 8 yesterday. Heather got 5 or 6.
Pike included.
Couple pike. Oh, see what we can do today. Hopefully no one's down here. Usually it's pretty empty. It's just a little hidden pond. It's a good little walk to get down there. About, what'd you say, a third of a mile? A little over a quarter mile walk.
Had to spray our leggies because the ticks are out bad this year already.
You get a tick or two on you here and there. This ground, so you try to avoid any blades of grass. That's where the ticks like to sit.
We fish, I don't care.
Oh. So you get one and you get Lyme disease.
You gotta pull them off. You got the forceps on that one?
Right here, yeah.
I left mine at home.
Forceps. Pull the hook out of the bass's mouth. If you get a real hungry one or a pike, you need these.
Yeah, I'm gonna carry those more than you.
I haven't had to use them in a long time.
This is also where the eagles fly. They nest, their nesting grounds.
There's an eagle nest up here as well.
They're part of the trail closed off. Right now they are making babies. We don't want to disturb them.
Get a bunch of clowns up here that are like taking pictures of the eagle, and that's what they live for. Bad content, whatever. I think bird watching's stupid. Sue me.
Everybody's got a hobby.
Bird watching's lame.
Expensive, I know that.
Yeah.
Cameras are cool.
$10,000 camera to take a picture of the same bird over and over again.
Watching the lifestyle. And then the babies that grow up. Nice day though. Felt like, it says today's hotter, but it feels like yesterday was.
It's because there's a wind today. Walking a little bit better today.
Yeah, you're getting there. That gnarly.
Messed up my leg and ankle and knee and calf and chin and back and side and boobs and
Yeah, if y'all scroll
neck.
up on his page, you'll see him fall down at No Buy Tree Farm on his bike.
No Buy Tree Farm video part 6. Busted my ass.
That's okay. You'll see me hit a tree.
I noticed the wind when it hits the GoPro. It's not too pleasant sounding. I wonder if there's like a muff or something you can put over these. You know, that fuzzy thing that they put on microphones?
Yeah.
A muff. I need a GoPro muff. muff. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Gold spoon with red and white.
She doesn't know what she's doing. She gets lucky.
I know what I'm doing. I love the maps. You kidding me?
I'll catch more than her today.
No. I've been catching more than you, except for yesterday.
Nah,
I'm going for the pike.
nah.
Pike like the meth.
The eagle sanctuary is out there.
He's in the nest right there.
Pine tree way off in the distance.
Nesting.
There's a nest.
Got his eggy.
The eagle cams that you can watch on YouTube, the live feeds, those are pretty freaking cool. But that's different than bird watching. That's like bird obsessing. It was cool. We did see them flying around, going after prey and stuff a couple times that we've been out here. It's pretty interesting. They are gigantic. They're huge.
Mr. Bumble, relax. Get calm. Dried my shoes and they're gonna get wet again. I go where the bats are. Where the bats are, you gotta get wet.
I just learned how to cast.
Nuts I can't catch.
This right here is where you get all the ticks on you.
Ah, yeah.
The trail has gotten more narrow. Ticks hang upside down on blades of grass with their legs sticking out. They feel something brush by and they suck to you. So whenever you're out here, you gotta check your legs for ticks. You get one on you here and there. Heather burns them. I just throw them in the water.
Ugly.
Doesn't kill them, but
No, you burn them.
I got fishing to do.
Burn them. Kill them all.
State of Michigan, I guess, is just started some free range.
Is that a frog?
You can kill possums on site whenever you want.
You got a frog.
But possums are good. They eat ticks. Heather's found a frog here. Frog would make some good bait.
You're not gonna kill him. You just pooped on your thing.
Let's feature the frog real quick. This is Hank.
Hank. Come on, buddy. Right by the water. Where did it go?
Hank the bullfrog. You know, he might have liked that spot he was in.
I think he was going towards the water.
But now you're gonna go expedite his death. Put him by the water and a bass is gonna come by and suck him up. Can you imagine being a frog and getting eaten by a bass? There's no chewing, it's just, you get swallowed into a hole. You think a frog's ever been eaten and came out the other end alive? This is the body of water we're gonna fish. It's not that big. It's in the shape of a horseshoe, actually. Oh, anyhow, however long the video took, that's about how long it takes to get down to the water here at this spot. Heather's letting the frog go. He knows about this pond. He got wet and took off. So this spot here, I usually don't get a lot of fish in it myself. I will cast out a couple times just because we're here. Just using it's called a Texas rig. It's weedless. Bass like to hide in the weeds or under rocks or in rougher terrain in the water.
That was a beaver.
Oh, there's got a beaver jumping around over there. So this is just a interesting shaped hook. Plastic worm. Worm's got salt in it. I guess bass like salt, the taste of it, so they hold on to it. It makes it feel like it's something real, I guess. Braided line. 15-pound test. It doesn't break under 15 pounds of stress. I'm not sure how that figure works. It's pretty tough shit. But we'll get the worm wet and give her a toss. You toss out in the open, usually nothing happens. Bass gravitate towards the shoreline a lot of the time, unless it's really hot outside and the water's really warm, then they'll go to deeper water. But this time of year, they love sitting on the shore. They're spawn beds too. They're real defensive. You throw one of these worms on top of a spawn bed, they're going to strike the worm immediately most of the time. I'm actually going to change this worm out. It's all beat to hell. This is a weird time of year to fish too, because you get all this cotton or pollen or whatever in the water. It sticks to your line. It starts messing with your casting abilities. We're going to go down to where I usually fish. I've had the best luck down here at the corner where the two ponds meet each other. I'll change my worm out when I get there. Worm color is important, or it seems to be. You can throw out this color worm, green, watermelon, whatever you want to call it, 110 times, not get a hit, and then change to a white worm or a black worm or purple with metal flecks in it, and you'll get 10 bass in a row out of nowhere. So, and then it changes day by day. You never know what they really want, so you try out different colors in the same area until they start biting. Sometimes you never get anything. Sometimes the worm works. Sometimes you got to use a spinner bait or live bait. I don't ever use live bait. It's a pain in the butt. We'll sling a few far casts, see if I can't get across the little pond here. I usually catch one or two way over there on the other side. Let's see what we're working with here. I picked up a couple new colors. Try out. Generally, dark worms are a safe bet, unless the water is crystal clear. Let's see. And I pick up my mess all the time. Don't leave anything behind out here. Stick this through the tip, through, and run it up to the end. Get the sit flush on the shank. Peel that back about as far as the length of the end of the hook shank. When you do that, it sits straight. Straighter it is, the more natural this thing looks in the water to the fish. And they swim down really nice. Get a few casts out here. Wind's blowing at me right now. Which means I can't cast as far as I normally would be able to. I'm not using a weight or anything on this worm either, so we're gonna have to adjust our fishing style to accommodate for the wind right now. This rig's so light, the wind just pushes it around, and you have to let it just set in the water. You really just throw out, wait a few seconds, maybe grab your line, feel for the little tap. If there's anything there, you'll know. In my experience, there's no point in reeling it in slowly. That's not what the bass like to go for. They hit it, just a reaction hits. That should be good. So intentionally aiming at the shore. You got to keep the slack out of the line too. You got slack in the line, you can't feel the fish biting on it. We tried straight out, slightly to the right. Now we'll move our way slightly left with our cast. Kind of work in the same area over and over again. That was a good spot. No such luck yet, but we've been here a few days in a row now, absolutely pounding these bass. They start to get smart after a little while. You'll be reeling fish all day long, and then the next day you'll come up here and you won't get anything. Sometimes you can drop it right by the shore. And the bass will just come up and boom. I don't know if you can see this thing in the water or not, but it's visible. You don't want it to be too visible though. Bass can tell it's fake. I'm gonna continue moving my stuff down to where I usually hang out. What? Move down to the corner here.
Tree and
Oh, you lost your maps?
no, I got it out of the tree and it fell on the ground and I can't find it.
Oh. Heather lost some bait.
That's what, God, Jesus. I gotta put my white one on. They're here.
I see a big carp right here.
Where's the forceps?
They're on the backpack arm, hanging. Carp don't bite on stuff like this. They're bottom feeders. They're like catfish. They like corn and cheese and stinky shit. Different style of fishing here. Just trying to get as close to the shore as I can.
Where's my bag of maps?
It's one of the yellow bags. It's better to be quiet too when you're fishing. No. Yes, here. This color might not be working out. There's certain times of day they don't like to bite either. Just out of nowhere, you'll start getting a ton of hits. Closer to 6:30 or so.
Around 5:45, 6 o'clock. But I saw one jump in my lily. I'm going for him.
Might have been a carp. This is a decent little reel here. It's a lose. Only 60, 70 bucks. The cast's good though. Reel's good. It's real smooth. There's no... What I'm waiting for is a little thump thump on the pole here, but we're not getting any action yet. Move. Just gotta keep moving around. I'll use this color over and over again in all the same spots. Not getting any hits, I'll switch the color up and repeat until we start getting bites. Usually always get a bite right in here. The bass could even be camera shy, who knows? Hold my pole up high because if I hold it down low, the line ends up going into the weeds. There's a bite right now. Might have got a little fish here. Yep, I got one. He's stuck in the... Aw, son of a bitch. He got off. That was a weird catch. he gave up. He didn't fight at all reeling in. Then he got to the shore and yanked himself right off the hook. I set him pretty good too. I had one, yeah, but he got off at the shore. Hook got stuck in some weeds. So we know that that color, at least, got a little action. I want to throw the same thing back on there and try to cast over there again. Yeah, it was weird. I got him and then he didn't fight. It was like he was swimming towards me. They usually pull away. When I got him to shore, he bucked off the hook. Bass are fun to fish for. I'll just go try the same thing again here. It was easy to catch them. Just a real light tap tap. You tighten up your pole after you feel that and set your hook. Let's try that again. Usually once you catch them once, they're not going to bite again. But it doesn't hurt to try. He bit kind of more in the center too. He might have followed it from the shore. Just work our way left here now. Looking for a bite. The closer you can get to the edge of the weeds, the better. They sit in these weeds backwards. Their butts facing out towards me. Not getting any action here. Just that one. Back out farther. Caught a huge one out there earlier yesterday. Try to draw this up by the shore. Maybe that one that got off sitting there. Cast beyond this. It's a good spot. No. Damn. Lost that first one. He's a good little smallie. I saw him. I don't know if the camera picked that up or not, but Drift over to this other side. Bass are supposed to like lilies too, but I don't really pick up much over here. I see a couple bass off to the left here. But in general, if they can see you, they won't bite your stuff. It's working its worm through these lilies. Nothing. Got a little school of bass moving left here. We'll spot fish for a second. See if we can trick one of them real quick. Nothing. It's a good spot. It's real mucky over there. Oh, you know when they hit too. You can feel it. This is a bass pole, actually. Sometimes they pick it up gently. And they'll just sit there with it in their mouth. And you don't know until you raise up a little. Not getting the same action we've been getting the past few days, that's for sure. I would have already caught a couple by now. Well, I should have caught that one. Nice about this setup, it don't get stuck in much of anything. Nothing. Far left here. That one's stuck in the cattails. Got a bite. There's one. Got one. He's fighting good. He's a good one. Not too bad. Got one. Just reach in and grab him by his mouth nice and firm. Talk to the camera. Easy enough. He's, I don't know, 2.5, 3 pounds. I don't know. He's nice. He's your average bass out here. They're good looking fish. Try to release them gently when you can. Pike are real finicky. You catch a pike, if you don't get it back in the water, just a minute or two after pulling it out of the water, they'll die on you. They're real finicky fish. Oh, that one, we just caught him casting up against the shoreline. As close as I can get to the shore. Usually when you catch one, they ruin the worm. They're real soft plastics. I'll try to save this one. Best I can. These damn things are expensive. Like 7 or 8 of them for $7, $8. It's like $1 a worm. But they work. They definitely do work. Might be able to salvage that and catch another one on it. It's really rare for me to cast out in the same exact spot and get another one, but I always try. Don't get a hit in a few seconds, you ain't getting one. It's better to just reel it back in, throw again. See, I'm kind of stopping the line from traveling with my finger here as it's going out. As I can see, it's getting close to the weeds. Later in the season or earlier in the season, you can just pitch it right into the weeds. Tug it out. Oh, that's a good one. There's a fish there. He's gonna bite that. I don't got anything there. This damn cottony shit. It's all over everything. Okay, well, we got our fish for this little area. Let's move out. I go back over here. You get one, it raises your confidence a little bit. Now you know they're biting, and they'll eat that color. Try too hard right here. Nothing. This place has got gigantic turtles in it too that'll come up to the shore. It's a good spot. Try to work that right there. You got to get your cast so perfect with these worms. Call coming in here. This is Nick. How can I help you?
Hi, Nick. This is Lynette. Justin was out today for the drain pump in Warren, and it's not working.
Oh no.
So he put it in spin. When he was here, it spun out. But I put it in on a cycle to do a load of laundry. And what it's doing is now this time before I couldn't get anything to,
I'm gonna pause the video here and restart
like
this in just a moment.
but it wouldn't even kick.
Okay, we are back again. I had to take a work phone call. I just saw one and heard one over here. Try to cast right on top of him, he might bite it. Let's see. Bad cast. The wind picking up again, so it makes it hard to cast right where you want to. You gotta aim with the wind. Wind's blowing right and I want to get right in front of me. I gotta aim slightly left. Let's see. That's where he was jumping. Who knows? Maybe it was a turtle, maybe it wasn't a bass. Shit all over it. Little fish can't bite these things. The hook's too big. They might nibble at it, but you can't set the hook on them. The bite is not there right now. We're gonna go where I always get one. When it slows down, this is where you get them. Me and Heather found this spot just out on a hike years ago. It looked like no one ever came back in here. This little path was not really here. We're walking on and then we started fishing it. And other people started fishing it right after. I always see people up here all the time. Maybe one or two people fishing. Alright, this is a little bit tricky. I can't go too far in here without getting my feet soaked. It's also why you need braided line. I should get something here. Almost always. Got a bite right now. It's in his mouth. I'll try a set. Nope. Look what I dragged in. Yeah, maybe it wasn't a bite. It was a good set though, look at that. This is some tough shit too. Holy crap. Head out of there. Figure out how bad we messed this up. Pocket this worm, throw in another one. That one's trashed. Hook's a little bit bent up. Look at that. $7.99 a pack. I think you get 10 of them in a pack. Okay. Brand new worm, brand new fish. Try again. Good cast. There's a fish there, he's gonna take that. Either that or this color ain't working out. We'll switch up colors here in a minute. A couple more casts out that way. Another good one. Nothing. Try to dig one more in there a little bit further. I just heard one jump off to the left. We're gonna move down to a little hidden spot. Another one slightly to the left of here. Try to catch some of that action. See what we can do here. This gets a little easier to walk through once it gets dry. Drier, hotter outside. Here's a bite. There's one. I heard him jumping, that's why I came over here. He's pulling. These bass are insane. Sharp teeth on this sucker. This one is in his mouth good. You can't find any of these hooks without barbs on them. Got him. not bad. You know, he's pissed, I know that. To get to whipping around like that, man, I am. They got these little teeth. They're sharp, but they're tiny. So it's like sandpaper wiggling around on you. I don't want to just throw them in the water. So I'm taking them over somewhere I can set them in. Here's another one. One of the new Senko worms. So we'll just set him back in like we did the other one. It's like a gray, purple, gray. What are you yelling about? What are you yelling about? Oh, you were yelling. Uh-huh. Managed to save. And this worm's screwed. If they don't sit on the hook properly, you're not going to catch anything. Back into my bag of tricks.
I got OG right here. I'm gonna let you catch me some stuff.
Now they're using lures.
No, I'm not.
Meps is a lure.
Oh.
They're called Meps. Or technically it's called an inline spinner. I should change this hook. It's bent a little bit. The gap is wider than it should be. It'll make you miss your hook sets. Okay. Wrapped up here somewhere. There we go. Swinging that around to get the knot out of it. Work our way back down this way. You just kind of back and forth doing the same shit over and over again. This is a good little spot too. You can get one in just the right spot. It's a good spot. I knew I was going to get one over there on that other side. That last one I just got. There's always bass there. Like to get it a little bit more left of there. They're not chasing this worm down. going for it as soon as it hits the water. If you don't get that bite, that tap tap in just a couple seconds, you're not going to get shit. Not this time of year, at least. They act different. Different times of the year. I think they're defending their spawn bed. Pretty sure that's why they hit like that. The second it hits the water, and they'll slap it. Well, we got 2 for you on video. Decent ones too. They weren't little. You can get a lot of little tiny ones here too. Those are 2 little fat boys. I almost always catch one here too. If I can get this line all the way across the pond into the weeds, I'll catch one. Let's try without blowing our worm off the hook here. Just can't get it out there because the wind's blowing at us. Trying to run one over here. Nothing. It's because I'm not getting it right where I want it. I know where they'll bite. Only way to get it any further right now with the wind is to throw a weight on here, but when you throw a weight on, they don't like the weight. The worm don't fall in the water the same way. That might be it. Yeah, that's good. If there's a fish there, he's taking that. Nothing. Nothing. Try one more. Just realized this video here I'm making, my hands right in front of the camera a lot of the time. Nothing. This is not where they're hanging out right now. We'll go, just for the hell of it, we'll go down a little further. Towards the beginning where we came in. I've caught quite a few over here too. Been meaning to get my fly rod back out like Dad gave me. That was fun. You catch anything on that. Big old sunfish, rock bass, crappie, regular bass. It's real fun catching a largemouth or a smallmouth on a fly rod. Put up a good fight. Sneak up here. spot. This spot here is fished out, I think. It's where everyone goes and sits down and fishes. So you gotta introduce these bass over here something different. A lot of people use these worms. Got a bite. There we go. There's a little guy. Hooked him up good. Holy moly, guy. You hooked good. There we go. Little guy's all right. He's just a little boy. Big enough to take that bait though. He's off. Yeah, try this worm again. It's all beat up now though. Every time you catch one, you got to change the damn worm, it feels like. Certain brands you don't. I'm using this brand, Yamamoto, the classic Senko, they call them. Because they work the best and they cast the easiest, the furthest. Got a bite. There's another one. Number 4. There he is. I'd holler for Heather, but she's out doing her own thing right now. And they keep hooking themselves real good. They usually would have some forceps. Get this out, but Heather's got them. She needs them more than I do. She forgot the other pair at home. Oh, anyhow, there's number 4. He's a little bigger than the last one. Send this guy on his way. There he goes. Well, there you go. Got another one using a old busted up worm. It's all ripped and torn. It won't sit on the hook properly. I'm gonna go for a third one. See if we can get a third one on this guy. Why not? They want it, they want it. So I don't know what's happening. Either this is where the bass are hanging out, or it's just now they're starting to bite. Same spot. Try to dip one into the corner over there again. So we already got 4 with this color. Logically, you'd think, you know, stay with the same color, but I'm gonna go mix it up. Let's see if we can throw something else on here. See what they want. Certain bass, certain areas, certain colors. Maybe I put a white one on and cast over here where I wasn't getting any, and now I'll suddenly start getting some. I only had about 2 hours record time on this SD card. I got to get a bigger SD card. I got enough batteries to do 3.5, 4 hours of video at once. My SD card's only 64 gigabytes. I got it in a pinch when we were up north at a gas station, or CVS, I mean. Got a couple more over there. I got 4 so far. I'm gonna switch colors though and try in this area. Huh? I'd throw a bigger Meps on if I were you. Or move to worms and cast it to shore. Let's see what we're working with here. These Guggen baits are supposed to be good. I see them on advertising all over the place. People like these. I'll give these a shot. They smell like licorice. Give these guys a chance. Where the hell they open? There we go. That's a pretty cool color. I caught 2 back to back. Feels like a Senko, the ones I was just using. So I know where I'll get one. I've got too much time left on the camera, so I'll go right where I know I can get another. Hopefully. I did not catch one here in this spot, so let's throw out this color. Yep. Oh, had a good bite. Tell me you took my worm. No, I didn't. It's a good bite. It might have been a turtle or a small fish, though. That was a good set. It should have got him. We'll try it again. Ah, got it in the weeds. Gotta wiggle it out right there. Try again. There we go. There's a bass there. He's taking that. Oh. Come on. trying. I'm not getting right where I want it to go. Come on. There it is. Nothing. That's a good spot. The big turtles? That's money. Put your toes in the water. Yo. Still not getting anything there. I probably could if I kept casting. Let's go down a little further. There's one more spot here that I'll go to. Heather goes way off in this tall shit. Makes me itch. I'm gonna go over here. This is more open casting, open water. The whole place is pretty shallow though. I've caught in quite a few standing in this spot years prior. Nothing this year yet though, so let's see if we can get one. Just past the lilies. Nothing. Oh, yep, there was one chasing it. I can see it in the water. Yeah, he's gonna go for this. Let's see, I should be able to catch this guy. I could see him swimming at it. I reeled in too damn soon though. Try again. He was hiding in the lilies. He was big. There's a carp going after my shit. They won't bite it. They eat garbage. If I could get a kayak out here, I'd catch so many freaking bass. Nothing. Try further out that way. Maybe. They don't really hang out in the open. They're all up against the shore. That's where I always catch them. When it gets hot out, you get an 85, 90 degree day, and it's been that way for a couple weeks, then you can cast out in the middle and they'll be biting. Let's go over here. I'll be running out of time on the GoPro. Okay. Heather would probably catch something over here if she had that inline spinner. Pike usually in the open. Those are fun to catch. They put up a great fight, even the little ones. Go back over here. Usually can get a couple out of this spot. Let's see. Try again. I might have switched to a color that they don't want. Further left. Nothing. Nothing. Moving on. Go back to the corner. We haven't been there yet with this new color, new worm. Might be able to get something here now. Get a lot of rock bass right here. something big right in front of me. Probably a carp or that big turtle Heather was talking about. And big turtles will take your whole line, hook and everything. There we go. Little guy. Can do the honors. Oh, he did it himself.
He knocked himself out.
He's not knocked out. Look at him. He's got plenty of energy. Bye-bye. Fish juice. I think he pooped on me.
I am not getting nothing.
Oh, you're using a worm.
Yeah,
You got to get it as close to the shore as possible.
that's what I did. I know how to fish a worm. Look, I can't. I'm surprised I remembered how to put it on.
You know, he tore that and tore this one a new ass.
He did it.
Wasn't getting much action out of this color.
Snapper's going back and forth between this spot and this spot.
Yeah. Oh, the big boy? I'd like to get him on camera. He's huge. It's a big fucking turtle, man. He looks like a large pizza. I'm gonna go with a strange color. If I can find it. I'm gonna shoot for all white. See what an all white one might pick up. You never know. I've never tried a white Senko worm. Oh, this one's nice. It's got a recessed head. We'll see. This is a weird one. Oh, here's this huge turtle. Hopefully you can pick it up on the GoPro here. Check him out. Watch. He's a big boy. Wouldn't want that thing biting me in the ankle. It's a huge snapper. He's here all the time, every year. Same spot. Let's see how much battery we got left on this thing. This is already a 43-minute video. I'll probably just let this run until the camera dies. We'll see. I might throw in another battery. This worm is moving around nicely in the water, though. I can see it. It looks good. If I was a bass, I'd be eating the hell out of this thing. Watch. See if we can get it coming in. How good the GoPro's gonna get that, but it's a good looking worm. I mean, we got the snapper here too. I don't want to catch him though. He's looking at it. A big snapper boy. He's big. You usually catch a couple over in this area. We haven't caught any here today. Maybe this big ass turtle's spooking them all. Look at Fred down here. By the worm. Just looking at me. Getting little bites there. Probably just a little sunfish or something. Oh, battery died. But turned it back on just in time to get a bass that got away in the beginning. Sucker. Look at you. Yeah, that's what I thought, buddy. Yeah. Well, it was not as eventful today as it has been in previous visits. And we're both hungry, so it is time to pack up and head home and get some food.
First time I missed here.
I got a big one using these things. Look them up. Had some asshole throw out all this white line instead of chopping it up.
Yeah, I got caught by some.
Anyhow, I'll stitch this one into the rest of the videos to complete it. Not much else other than the walk back. I'll leave it on for a little while, I guess. So you get some scenery. This little chair I got's pretty cool.
Here you go.
Oh, these gotta go in the bag. Carry these damn things. Too much shit. Oh, we got the long walk back.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
It's a little over a quarter mile, I would say. Half mile? I don't know. Got some fishing footage today. Might do some bike footage tomorrow. Haven't really quite figured out how to do disc golf footage, short of just wearing it on a chest. But that would get in the way of the throw. I don't know, we'll figure something out. Yeah. This looks like a perfect mountain bike trail, too. I don't know. I don't think you can take a bike back here, can you? Definitely dropped about 10 degrees. Got a deer on the hill up there. I don't know if the GoPro will pick that up or not. See how long he hangs out there. Or she. Should definitely see it now. And she's off. There's another deer way over to the left. There's another deer way over there. Okay. And this concludes the fishing video.